Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where skincare is all about progression over perfection because perfection doesn't exist. Today I want to take a look at some new skincare launches. We're going to do a bit of an anti-haul. Some of the products I might like, some I might not. But the idea of this is to kind of like share each other's opinions and make a decision together as to whether we're going to be wasting our money on this stuff or not, whether it'll be a waste of money. It might be worth the money, we'll see. So yes, this is a conversation. Let's have a chat in the comments below. If any of these products look good to you, let me know down below. So let's get straight into it. Let's start with the new Lip Screen Sheer SPF 30 from Supergoop. This is $22. So when I first saw this, I was like, I already know how this is gonna smell and taste because I've used their other lip balms before and they taste exactly how the sunscreen smells. And you know, we're obviously not eating lip balm, but if it's on your lips, you're gonna get a scent or a taste of something. You know when you smell something and you can taste it, it's that kind of thing. Sometimes the fragrance can be so overbearing, whether it's artificial or real or just how sunscreen smells, that it hits the back of my throat and it makes me cough. What they say about this is that it's a clear lip balm that brings the invisible SPF magic of their #1 bestseller unscreen sunscreen to your lips. Nourishing and smooth, lightweight, says it glides over the lips, leaving a natural moisturized finish while helping to protect against sun damage. So we've got a blend of emollients and colza flower extract, which nourishes lips with a lightweight cushiony softness and leaves a hint of glossiness, smooth glossiness. Acai, I never know how to say it. Probably neither way. Fruit oil, which is an antioxidant, as well as helping to moisturize the lips. Then avabenzo, homosalate, octisalate, and octocrylene are our active ingredients in here. I don't know. I'd like to see how this differs to their other lip balms. It looks the same, just like not as yellow. But for me, I'm going to leave this until the reviews come out. Maybe there are some ready. I'm not really hunting for it. I'm not that bothered. Because sunscreen lip balms, whilst important, and you should be applying sunscreen to your lips, can taste like absolute shit. So it'll be interesting to see what this one's like. Here is an influencer brand, a lady called Chloe Morello, who I've not come across before, but I was sent so many DMs asking me to talk about her new product. This is Sereni Beauty. The product's called Overnight Haul, and it's $60. This is a rejuvenating beauty mask, and I did watch her video, like her launch video, which is very nice and chilled and enjoyable to watch, really. It says that Overnight Haul is a nighttime treatment formulated with 2% bakuchiol, a plant-derived retinol, to help improve fine lines and hyperpigmentation, and 1% DHA to give you morning skin with a dewy glow and even finish. So DHA is what's in fake tan, basically. I do not like fake tan in any way because it's always orange. It's never a brown, golden, or like bronzy glow. It's always orange. It's always what's it orange. But I looked at pictures, like trials and before and afters and everything on the website and her channel, and it looks nice. It doesn't look orange. It's a nice, even, not even tan, just like an evenness to the skin, which looks interesting. It's ultimately a nighttime treatment. They say it's a hydrating mask with a hint of DHA to help minimize fine lines and hyperpigmentation, even out your natural skin tone. I'm interested. So it's this odd kind of like mix of fake tan and sunscreen. I wouldn't say makeup because I don't really class fake tan as makeup because it's like a gradual tan, but it does look interesting. It looks very, very interesting. It's giving me Coastal Citizen kind of vibes. The font, the packaging, the kind of like aesthetic, almost like 2000s blogger kind of vibe. I kind of enjoy it. It's very Pinteresty. It's very aesthetic Pinterest kind of vibes that I'm enjoying. I'm intrigued. Let me know. The idea of like, because I always look at my rosacea, which is doing well at the moment, but it's always going to be triggered again, and think, I wonder if I was as tanned as I used to be, because I'm naturally tanned, if my rosacea would be less obvious. And I wonder if fake tan would kind of help even out that redness, but I don't know. I hate being orange. I can't stand it. So we'll see. Let me know your thoughts because I know a lot of you are interested in that one. Next up, we have two launches from Kylie Skin. This is the Clarifying Cleansing Gel we'll start with at £26. She says, my Clarifying Cleansing Gel works over time to help unclog pores while removing impurities, excess oil and makeup. Its gentle formula cleanses without stripping the skin and is ideal for combination to oily skin. Made of salicylic acid, it also locks in moisture to help soothe the skin, leaving it feeling clarified and refreshed all day long. Okay. Let's do the next one. The Clarifying Gel Cream is a lightweight moisturizer that works to clear up imperfections, hydrate and refresh the skin for a soft, supple finish. Packed with skin-loving ingredients, this lightweight, breathable cream helps to improve elasticity, tone and texture. The water-based formula also provides an instant cooling effect that makes for the perfect wake-up call to the skin, great for day and night, must have in your routine, and this also has BHA in it, beta hydroxy acid. Here's the thing with Kylie Skin, and it's nothing to do with Kylie, whatever. When brands launch products, I either think it has to be something like a basic that you can use daily in your routine or something that we've not seen before. Kylie Skin always fits kind of in between that, in the sense that it just looks like her own version of other popular products, and it doesn't strike me as anything new. It's like Revolution. All they do is relaunch stuff that another brand has already launched, and they just launch their own version, and now they have this whole like planet friendly line. Just stop creating shit. It's funny to see them do this whole planet saving thing, yet they're constantly pushing out copies of other brands when these products already exist. I feel like this is nothing new. I think they're going to be nice products, but I just don't think they're anything new. I'm really not bothered. I mean, they all look very inky-less to me, to be honest. The fact that the gel cream has an instant cooling effect kind of makes you think it must have some kind of menthol in it, all that kind of stuff. I mean, it looks fine. If you're a fan of Kylie or her skincare and you have oily, breakout prone, blackhead prone skin, I think you'd really enjoy this. However, I know, for example, the Clarifying Cleansing Gel, you can get the Inculus Salicylic Acid Cleanser for more than half the price of this, I think it is. Is a little bit pricey for me, and I do feel like she has a younger audience. So the gel cream as well, the salicylic acid gel cream, sounds nice, but again, nothing new or revolutionary in my opinion. So no, not for me. Next up, Milk Makeup have a few new launches. I'm going to talk about the Hydro Ungrip Makeup Removing Cleansing Balm. They got the Hydro Grip Primer, which I actually really enjoy as like a instant dewy finish, almost like serum, like in the morning or if I'm going to events. It's a nice product. They say that their cleansing balm is a no residue 85% natural cleansing balm that melts away stubborn makeup, SPF dirt and impurities to leave skin clean and soft and hydrated. So they have blue agave extract, soybean oil and sunflower oil to kind of help melt everything away without stripping the skin, hemp derived cannabis seed extract, hyaluronic acid and aloe to help hydrate and soothe the skin for a healthy looking glow. Yeah, I mean, looking at the ingredients as well, it doesn't look like anything crazy revolutionary. It looks like their version of a cleansing balm, but I'm always in the market for a new cleansing balm and I kind of want this just because I like Milk as a brand. This is the thing with cleansing balms, is how kind of crazy can you really go with them? Like how kind of like inventive can you be? You just need it to do a good job at removing your makeup, you know? So yeah, nothing revolutionary. To be honest with you, to be 100% honest with you, I'm just sold on this because of the packaging. It's $36, which I feel is very steep when there are so many affordable brands, but it'll be interesting to see what the formulation is like, the texture, if it melts down perfectly instead of leaving all those little like cleansing balm bits. The hemp derived cannabis, aloe, blue agave and soybean actually sounds like really interesting kind of ingredients to have in a cleansing balm, so I do want to try this. I do also want to try the Hydro Ungrip Makeup Remover Cleansing Water. I've been using a lot of micellar water recently for those days where I'm not going anywhere and not applying any SPF, and I feel like my rosacea's enjoying it. My skin's kind of loving not constantly being cleansed. The Hydro Ungrip Makeup Remover and Cleansing Water, a refreshing 92% natural micellar water that gently and fully removes makeup, cleanses and hydrates the skin. No rinsing required. They do sell reusable pads with these, which I'm not so interested in, but I just always find some reusable pads are kind of waterproof. Even when you wash them, the product just seems to slide off them. There's one reusable brand, and I can't remember what they're called now, but I use their reusable cotton pads. I'll put a picture of them here. And they're the only reusable cotton pad that I feel really truly have that good balance between not soaking up too much product, but holding on to your product enough so that it then translates onto the skin. Moves onto the skin. The key ingredients again are blue agave extract, micellar technology. We know what micellar water is. Hemp derived cannabis, hyaluronic acid and aloe. Again, I love aloe within skincare. It's just so nice and soothing, but hydrating and moisturizing, and makes you look all dewy as well. They got niacinamide in here as well, and also caffeine as a nice antioxidant. Glycerin, sodium hyalurate. This looks like it's going to be nice. I really want to try this. I love the Bioderma micellar water, the one with the pink lid. I got that because Michelle from Lab Muffin recommended it, and her recommendations never fail. And after my Coastal Citizen cleansing water, I want to try more cleansing waters because my skin likes them. I was always put off them a bit because I thought they were just like, whilst I have access to a sink, I may as well use it. But they're really good. They're really, really good. So I'm interested in seeing how that is. Let's talk about this one. I really want to try this one. This is the Soltaire Natural Deodorant. I love their body wash. Is it still there? Yeah, there's a pink one there. Incredible. It doesn't leave you dry, nicely foaming without being too much. The smells and the sensorial experience in the shower is just like unlike any other body wash I've used before. It doesn't feel synthetic, but it feels luxurious and kind of like tailor-made to, I don't know how to explain it. It's like you've had the fragrance made for you. It feels like so much more than just fragrance has been bunged into a body wash. I don't know how to explain it. It just feels good and well thought out. So this is their deodorant, which is refillable. They say they utilize a skin activated acidification to keep odor at bay. So it's formulated with BHA, zinc ricinoate, nourishing oils and algae to help neutralize odor. I love using chemical exfoliants under my armpits. I'll use a chemical exfoliant to kind of like combat any kind of smell, but then use a normal deodorant for the actual sweating. It's been working really, really well. I don't do it every day. I do it like every other day because your armpits are still skin. You don't want to be exfoliating them every day. But yeah, my favorite scent from this brand is their Black Tide. The keynotes are Sunny Mandarin, Marine Accords, and White Jasmine. It's woody, bright, and aquatic, they say. But it's not, it's like smoky at the same time. If you don't like normal aquatic smells, but you like musky, odes, woody, amber, all that kind of smell, you will like this because it's like a fresh version of that. I don't know how to describe it, but it's really, really nice. So I actually kind of wanted the vast majority of those, other than the Kylie Skin, which I'm not a fan of anyway, and the Supergoop. There's a few interesting launches that I'm interested in. We have one product here that I've been asked I was sent a lot of DMs about, so I had to buy it, and I keep getting asked about this one. This is the Ilia C Beyond Triple Serum SPF 40. This is vitamin C niacinamide with allantoin, and it's SPF 50, and it's 10% zinc oxide. That is their UV filter. It's got like this weird little tip to it. So it's basically a tinted sunscreen. They only do 3 shades in this particular one from what I could see. And I have to be honest, like I've got it on my skin now and it's really nice and dewy. The tint I think is there just to kind of counteract the white kind of in it. And as you can see, there's no white cast at all. If you don't like dewy skin, you're not going to like this. My one issue with this is it looks a bit dog penis-y, first of all. But also, look how much comes out in one pump. Like, what's that? What's that? That's not enough to do anything. So I was literally there for like ages trying to get a good amount of sunscreen on my face. It took so long to do. I don't know if I'm doing it wrong or if the pump's broken, but no, it's just drop by drop, and it's just not feasible. No, what's the word? I don't want to be doing that in the morning. That's too much time already spent applying sunscreen. I love the finish of this product and the way it looks, but to spend that much time applying sunscreen is part of the reason why people don't like wearing sunscreen. It's an amazing product that smells a little bit funny, but the finish is very, very nice. It might be a thing where I apply sunscreen and kind of apply this over the top just in places where I want a bit of a glow. But do I think you need this? Not necessarily. Like, it's interesting. I did get their like makeup-y serum things. These are more like zinc oxide serum sunscreens, like tinted sunscreens, SPF 40. These have niacinamide, squalane, and hyaluronic acid in. The issue with these is I don't know makeup, right? I don't know makeup. And just from a non-makeup person point of view, shopping on their website and trying to pick your skin color for this was next to impossible. I think you have to understand undertones and all that kind of stuff because they didn't seem to be in any order. I couldn't think what skin color I was looking at. I was like, I don't know. And there was maybe too much variation in one segment of the skin color. Do you mean there could always be more shades? But I just feel like for my skin tone, I was looking at like what felt like 10 different options. I was like, oh my god, there's too many options here. But at the same way, it's good that they had a good amount of options. Do you know what I mean? So I think if you understand makeup and your tones and undertones and all that kind of stuff, it will be good. My only issue is, despite being tinted, this is a very dry and pasty sunscreen. It's dry. You can see it all sitting on my skin. It's not very skin texture friendly, I would say, at all, and doesn't quite spread nicely on the face. Yeah, it's just a bit. It smells like Play-Doh. They're not for me. This is nice. I just wish this was in the serum bottle instead, so you can get more out of it quicker. There we have it. That is my anti-haul kind of for this month. Let me know if you're interested in any of these at all in the comments down below. You can watch some more product reviews here, some general light entertainment here, and I'll see you over there.